If you're Jeremy Sohan, just get back. We need as many bodies back as possible with LeBron. Don't gamble. Please don't gamble. We just lost you in numbers. That's insane. Come on, Jakob Poeltl. You gotta sprint back and transition. Give us as many numbers as we can on defense. Look at Poeltl. If you had sprinted back, you're here. There's no place to go. You jogged. Are you trying? God, is the Spurs transition defense terrible. Jeremy Sohan, please just get back. You can pick up the ball at the three-point line. Why are you stopping towards the ball? Now you're beat. Why? Not much of a ball screen, but it's enough of one to get this player off balance right here. So, again, get up and get Westbrook out of the lane. I have backside help here. The Spurs player can sink in and guard these Lakers 2 passes away. But, I mean, you can't just not guard. Okay, if you're Jakob Poeltl, you do not need to be this low. Stop. If you're Poeltl, you can get up here, okay? I can stunt and recover and get LeBron's dribble picked up there. See, when I'm all the way down here, now I have no chance of getting back out. You are switching a ball screen, certainly when the screener is LeBron. Boom. Right now, you have to be underneath the screener right now because you got to be battling for real estate and initiating contact. If you don't switch underneath like this Spurs player didn't, there you go. Okay, what is the Spurs player doing? What? I mean, this player's coming this way. If there's help, it's here. But there really does not need to be help. Like, this is fine defense. Why are you coming? What are you doing? What is the Spurs player doing? He is sprinting back. We just need you in front of the ball. We need that extra defender with LeBron coming down in the open floor. But look at, you're hustling. Why do you stop? If you continue to sprint, you're around here, and you can give us that extra defender we need. Why'd you do that? Gotta communicate and transition here, okay? Right here, this player's got to say, I've got LeBron, so this player can stay wide, okay? This player needs to be sprinting this way, okay? But again, when you don't communicate, you have 2 people guarding LeBron for no reason. Come on, Poeltl, you gotta get up, okay? Up. Attached to Anthony Davis. Anthony is setting a flat screen that Sohan is easily over, okay? So you're up, so you're guarding Anthony Davis. Look at this. Okay, there's no screen. No screen. So you need to be up. But how are you going to give this space up to Anthony? What is Jeremy Sohan doing here? Get to the corner and guard your man. I mean, Zach Collins, you too. I mean, why? What is that defense? All right, so you're double teaming LeBron in the post. This player rotates, but you got to get up and battle for real estate with Anthony Davis on this cut. Initiate contact. You cannot just sell out and try and get a charge. Because if you don't, which there's a chance you don't, boom. Okay, there's a lot of things wrong as usual. Jeremy Sohan needs to be sprinting back. It doesn't matter that your man's not in the picture. Get back, give us an extra number on defense. Look at Sohan right here. Why are you walking? Sprint. If you're sprinting, you're here, and you can give some help. Again, Collins needs to get up here. So Sohan should be here and ready to help. This player here is ready to help. But, God, there's no reason for that. You got a down screen. Come on. You got to get attached to your man with your arms out so LeBron cannot curl. God. Okay, right here in transition, you've got to get underneath Thomas Bryant and sprint there. Okay, your trailers are coming back to take Patrick Beverley. Okay, but stop. You can't... Can't go under a screen when there is this much space to go over the screen. Because if you go under, I mean, look at how far under you're going. I mean, come on. I mean, that's a practice shot. Cannot lean towards the screen early. Look at this Spurs defender. You're going to get beat the other way every time when you do that. All right, if you're Zach Collins, you got to get right back up here, okay? And you do. But stop. Right now, you can't just stand, okay? You got to, like, this player's got to say he's got LeBron. Communicate so you know to get up because you have to initiate contact and battle for real estate with Anthony Davis out here. It's ridiculous. You're just standing there and now you're sealed. Good night. Stop leaning towards the screen. Look at this Spurs defender. What are you doing? Now 2-on-1, lights out. Don't want to just be giving up practice shots. Please go over the screen. Okay, look at this. If you go over the screen and we hedge, Anthony Davis has no place to roll to. The backside defender's right here. Instead, look, I mean, come on. Really? I mean, count the Spurs players getting back to the middle of nowhere. You get back to body. Someone come over here. Like, what? Why is... Look what the... Look at these Spurs. You're guarding air. Of course you give up an open three. What is Doug McDermott doing? You are guarding LeBron here on the wing. Please get over here, okay? Right here. Get your back to the baseline so you're in the gaps. But once this pass gets made, you don't have to move. You can recover. Where's Doug McDermott going? What? What? Cannot worry about matchups in transition. So this player's got Thomas Bryant. That's Pirtle's man. Whatever. It's not his man in transition here. Okay? Honestly, Pirtle's got to take the ball, and this player's got to stay here. But when you start worrying about matchups in transition, you get two people guarding Thomas Bryant. Not going to work. Communicate in transition. This player here has got to take Thomas Bryant, and this player goes to Dennis Schroeder. That's how this works. That's what happens when you communicate and actually game plan for your transition defense. That's not how that looks. Got to get halfway here. Right now, you want to be halfway right now. So now you're halfway between the ball and the three-point line. So, okay, well, this player's not. But if that was the case, this player could then just force this player this way, and then you can just dig in this at the post and recover because you're not moving your feet. So you keep this player coming to the middle where your post dig is. But you're not where you're supposed to be. This player's not forcing Hachimura to the middle of the floor. Got to close these gaps off. If you're giving this Russell Westbrook this angle right here, your gaps have got to be closed off. There can't be anywhere to go. I got to be able to stunt and recover. I mean, again, you can't go this far under. When there's this much space to go over a screen, you can't go under. I mean, you got to just go over this screen. Because if you go under, look at how much space you're giving Russell Westbrook. So now Russell Westbrook can just get downhill without any resistance whatsoever. You please stop leaning towards the screen. Look at this player right here. Here comes a screen. Watch this Spurs player leaning towards the screen. You're blown by the other way.